Welcome back to another episode of the Mic Check 1 2 1 2.
I forgot I don't have to do that. Like we have buttons.
We have. What are you doing? You want me to do that over?
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Mic Check 1 2 1 2. It's your boy Wendell B. Jordan alongside
Christina said.
And your boy
Superstar.
Vance.
Hey, we lit.
What's going on, everybody?
We
What up?
out
What up?
here.
Yeah.
Yo, why are we still making sounds?
I don't
we got
know.
a whole
Y'all
soundboard
are
in front of us.
I don't know why.
Here we
Like,
go.
yeah.
Can I get some gunshots?
You can get some.
Some explosions?
You can't even hear
Here's
it.
explosion. There you go. But
All
yeah, we gotta open this up on a somber note.
Again.
Rest in paradise, Shock G, aka Humpty Hump.
AKA a lot. He had a lot of different.
Oh, yeah,
AKAs.
AKA, yeah.
Piano Man.
Yep,
Some other stuff.
the founder of Tupac Shakur.
You know, I've been seeing a lot of people say like, "Oh, he's responsible for Tupac's career." I don't agree.
Why not? He's the one who put him on.
He's the one who put him on, but he surpassed the Digital Underground. He didn't even fit into Digital Underground. And of course, he was bigger than it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did fit in at Digital Underground just because of his earlier work. His earlier work was heavily influenced by the Bay Area.
Okay.
Because
Come on, hip hop historian.
like it was heavily influenced by the Bay Area, even though he was from Harlem
But
and
there
then
was
went to
this lady
Baltimore.
that was pushing him too.
It was what?
I forgot the lady's name. There was this lady that was really pushing him.
You talking about
That-
Jada Pinkett?
No,
Smith?
no,
Wow.
she's a white woman. I forgot her name, but it was a white woman that was pushing him around to do things. Not pushing him around, but bringing
Guiding
him places, connecting them to people. I forgot her name, but I seen that on a documentary where it was talking
Let's
about
look it up,
how Tupac
sir.
But
came
the crazy thing is with Tupac and the whole Digital Underground, like Shock G was he was pretty much around for his his bigger hits back in the day. Like like he provided most of those. Like he's like, yo, like I've seen this. Well, I heard a story or whatever, a clip where he was like, I get around. Like how it came about was Shock G just saying, yo, you got people looking for you. Chill up in my crib, and that's how
I saw
came
that
out
clip.
and shit. So
Yeah. No, what I would say though, I don't want to like sound like I'm diminishing Shock G. You know, I wasn't around for it to feel the impact of his career, but looking back, I do know that he's responsible and he is the pioneer of things that we see today, like Tyler Creators, Nicki Minaj, Busta Rhymes, like people having the space to be different things in hip hop, like different characters. Like he was very nerdy. Yeah, he was quirky. Like he was very like out there. He was eclectic.
Yeah, I would agree with that too.
yeah,
Because before that, who could you name that did that?
I don't know. I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
he's the first one, at least on the commercial like level.
yeah.
So
That
he's
I can
definitely
see,
a
yeah.
pioneer, and he.
Unless you're talking about maybe like a Slick Rick, because
Yeah,
he
but
changed,
Slick
he
Rick
changed,
was
because he changed
storytelling.
names, but he changed names. He wasn't always Slick Rick. So
Yeah, but a lot of rappers changed their names. But Shock G carried
he had multiple.
these.
He had multiple personalities.
Right. It's like what
multiple
Nicki Minaj
artists,
does with the Roman, and there's another guy. I
Same
don't
thing.
remember.
Meg does it too.
She does?
with Tina Snow.
Oh yeah, Beyonce does it too. Sasha Fierce. Oh my gosh, how dare you?
You know he knew it. He was trying to play Beyonce.
He
Come on, man.
hates
What are you
Beyonce.
talking
That's
about?
crazy.
I
I
don't
never
hate
met anybody
Beyonce.
who hates Beyonce.
I don't
more
hate
than you.
Beyonce and Beehive. Please don't come at me, please. I don't hate Beyonce. I love her husband.
Well, we love.
Pause.
Well, I like Beyonce.
Yeah, we
she
could
loves
speak for this side of
Beyonce.
the room.
No, whoa, slow down there. I said I like Beyonce.
I said we could speak up for this side of the room. Why are you hating?
because you're in the Beehive. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
not part
in
of the
the
Beehive?
No, I like Beyonce,
He's
but I'm
only
not.
lying because you're here.
I'm not.
You've
You
said
could-
before that
You,
you're
I just
you
don't
can
want
go
no
back to the
I
episode
just
we
don't want
had
no
on
smoke.
Beyonce.
I just don't want no smoke with
You're
Beyonce.
gonna get it. You're gonna get buzzed to death. But I think also his death. I mean, I guess we're so used to being in everybody's business that I feel like it's weird that TMZ has no information at all on how he died. They just found Shock G dead in a hotel. Mm-hmm. And I was watching some videos of him, like just random videos, and he looked like, I mean, I don't want to assume and I don't want to hurt his family's feelings, or his fans, but he didn't look like he was in a right mental space.
Yeah. And my thing is, I really don't want to know how you pass. Like, does it matter at this point? Like, you transition. Like, does it really matter?
No, but it's just so weird and mysterious.
Yeah, that's fine. It can be that way. But at the end result, you still transition. And I still rest in peace, rest in paradise.
Rest in peace. And prayers out to his family and fans and
loved ones.
He left an imprint on hip hop. That Humpty Hump gets played till this day.
Exactly.
Like, that song came out 89?
Yeah, I don't remember, but I remember people clowning people for the Humpty nose. And
can you do the dance though?
I can try.
You won't do it right now.
I won't. You're
Come
right.
on, do it for the content.
You're right. Why don't you do it?
Do it for the
culture.
Do it for the
culture.
Do it for the vine.
You remember that?
I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it.
Rest in peace to Shock G. Moving on to another person who transitioned. DMX had his memorial service this past weekend. Did you guys watch it?
I watched bits. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I seen highlights. I'm in the process of moving, so
okay,
not really.
I saw it and it was very well put together. It was beautiful. Like I wasn't shocked because Swiss Beats was behind it and he's very creative and they got the money to do something like that. But in my opinion, this memorial service was better than Michael Jackson's, and he's the king of pop.
Well, it's a different era. You got 10
and a different vibe.
Yeah. You got
I understand, but it was just
the
beautiful.
whole motorcycle culture, the car culture.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the service itself, like inside of the building.
Barclays.
Yes, it was very, very well put together. From the things they played, like his voice, the speeches, what Swiss Beats said, like
great
he was
production.
It was great. It was, you could tell it was production.
I did watch
the
certain
choir
things, and I'm like, wow, this doesn't even feel like a. Not to.
It felt like a church service.
It
actually
didn't,
no. It felt like
it didn't feel
tribute.
like a actual, funeral service.
Gotcha.
Nah, it did. You have to watch the whole thing.
Well, from what I watched, it felt more like you said, a tribute. It wasn't like
it was very.
For example, like Nipsey's was regular.
It was short too.
It was short.
Yeah, Nipsey's because it was all in one day.
Exactly.
Like with DMX, they spread out to 2 days. They did the memorial service, and
that's usually how a funeral goes.
Yeah.
The wake and
But Nipsey, was he? Yeah, he was at the Staples. So, because they took him one last ride around Crenshaw.
They did the same thing for X. They took him through.
They took him through the boroughs.
Yeah.
On that monster truck though, that was
crazy.
crazy.
Yo, if I ever go out.
You want to go out like that?
I want to go in style like that.
I don't know anybody who owns a monster. You better start saving.
You better have a life insurance.
Right. Because your friends are broke.
For sure. For sure. That's one thing you should get is life insurance.
Yeah, definitely get it now. Because your policy, I would get, Christina, you got a daughter, get your life insurance.
You watch your mouth in this place.
Hey, I'm just saying, get your life insurance.
It is important to have stuff like that, especially when your friends are broke. Who's going to pay for the funeral?
But also, since you are making content, simply because of that, because if you don't do those types of things, other people can eat off it.
No, you're talking about Will, saving money.
No, I'm saying, but along with all that comes that too, because of the work that you put in now.
I'm just going to make sure my will says, do not let Ruben touch my drive. I'm kidding. But what stuck out to me was when Swiss Beats was like, thank you to everybody coming out. This is beautiful. Everybody's showing him love. But I wish all these people showed up when he was here.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
That broke my heart because it's he was going through this addiction. And a lot of people, I feel dismiss people going through, people who have an addiction and they look at them different, but he was still very human. And you could tell by what his kids were saying that he was a very loving father.
Not only that, you see it in the videos.
Yeah, he loves
The
this
roller
kid. He loves this
coaster.
kid.
You have the one that he's singing along with like his daughter, or his daughter, was it, or his niece, something like that.
His adopted daughter.
His adopted daughter.
And like they're singing Taylor Swift and all that.
I mean, yeah, but that's just from the videos we see. Fathers are Instagram fathers every day, and niggas aren't really good dads in real life.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Watch your mouth. There's real fathers out here. My generation is changing.
I know that there's real fathers, but I'm just saying an Instagram video doesn't prove anything.
You can see through that screen and know that it's genuine. Yeah. It's not for just the gram.
Sure.
Like, you know, there's moments that you can see like in a camera and be like, yo, that's a real moment.
Yeah, because you know, X didn't.
He didn't really care about that. He didn't care about
the internet.
No, of course not. I'm just saying.
Swiss Beats had to get him on to like go to Versus because he didn't really know what it was. He was like, "What am I doing here?" And when he was on Versus, he was like, "These numbers ain't real." Like Swiss telling me there's 2.5 million people in here. Yeah, I only see like the same 5 people.
And then he was like, "The Ciroc," and he was like, "No, nigga." Like he did not. He was not trying to promote Ciroc at all. He was like, "I don't care what you say. I'm gonna do me." But the part that I'm looking at here right now is when his daughter, I think this is his third or second youngest, she turned slipping into I guess he turned it into a more encouraging song, and it was very dope. Like she sang it word for word, so she might be the one to carry his legacy.
He got a lot of kids, so one of them is.
One of them is gonna do music, right? They're bound to.
Yeah,
it was
and
very
she's
nice.
only like 7, right?
I don't know if they said her age.
I think she's 7.
It was very beautiful.
My thing is with like the memorial service, they could have put a better picture, not X like growling at the screen.
I love it. It's so
that's
him.
X, bro.
I know it is him, but it's like, come on, you could have picked one
Something
of his
more
peaceful ones. Yeah, something more peaceful.
Nah, I think that was a good picture.
It was good. It was good. I think like it's so good I could watch it again. That's how good it was.
I'm just glad that he was able to like have like the whole like all of them bikers out there. Like
yeah, that
they shut down the BQE. Like it was
I thought
crazy.
they went by the George Washington Bridge too, didn't they?
I don't remember. I seen the video of them going down the BQE, and it was like a good like 10, 15 minutes. Like, and that was just a video, and she didn't start recording until like
it had to be at least. Like no exaggeration, at least 500 to 600 motorcycles and RVs
and everything.
Not even bike clubs or car clubs have funerals that big when one of their people die.
Yeah,
and
you know, crazy.
car and bike clubs are deep.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a what is it called, the
4-wheeler?
A tribute?
No, like when you have motorcade.
Yeah,
I never seen a motorcade that big.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was what a way to be honored. Like that speaks to who he was.
Yeah.
You know, everybody showed up and showed out. And it was incredible. And Kanye's choir service was there, and of course,
was dope.
Did he pay them?
Huh?
Did he pay them?
Did he pay them? Don't try to play him like that.
Well, Kanye, that was the whole thing with Kanye West. Like he wasn't paying the choir.
I know. I saw that. I don't know what's going on with that, but they showed up to sing. I don't know. Maybe he got a different choir. He was like, "Yeah, I'll pay you guys another time." Yeah, that's true too.
They might have volunteered.
They might have.
I know Imani from that does a lot of Joe Budden stuff actually sang at his funeral the day after and stuff like that.
Like at the private service?
Yeah, at the private service that they had on BET. So.
Yeah, and I don't know who she was. I don't know who she was. I didn't get to read her title. I wasn't paying attention, but she announced that the state Senate made December 18th official, Earl Simmons Day. So that's beautiful. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that this year. Yeah,
the whole city of Yonkers is going to turn up for that.
Yo, I mean,
it's dope.
He's imprinted forever.
My hair's outstanding.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the legend and the pioneer Shock G. Moving forward, speaking of Yeezy collabed with Balenciaga dedicated to X and his family. I think they raised over $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, a shirt was like $500.
The shirt was $200.
It was $200.
Yeah, my whole thing with that was X didn't really fuck with Balenciaga.
He didn't fuck with anything big brand like that.
So like that was my only thing about it. But if it's going back to his family, more power to him. So
you know what they should have done was either do it with Carhartt or Timberland.
But Timberland don't fuck with black people.
Yeah, but DMX.
Yeah, they do. They have a deal with Jesus and Mero.
DMX.
You know what the tree on the Timberland says?
Yeah, but
DMX.
But it was last minute too.
That's something that he always wore with Timbs.
Yeah.
I mean, so does everyone in New York.
But
95%.
DMX was always Timmed out with the tongue folded down.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was an 80, 90 guy.
He
That's
was
how
the real deal.
Till the day.
But the shirts came out dope though.
It was
dope.
It was that simple.
It was
that simple. Life of Pablo print. So it was like that simple. Type
Are
of
you
thing.
hating again? There's so much hate in your tone.
How? It was the Life of Pablo type tee. That's all it was.
Who's the Life of Pablo? What album is that?
That was Kanye West's album. He designed the merch.
Said his name. Look at that. Wow.
That was the same guy who designed that merch. He still hasn't put out a good album.
Yeah, I know, but you haven't said his name in a very long time.
Yeah,
so
the
I was
producer from
surprised.
Chicago.
The design is not out of this world.
It's not out of this world, but it raised money.
Yeah, that's if it raised
Which
money.
is great. I'm happy.
Dang, the
But
after sales 300. Oh, that's the same. I'm about to get one of these. Wait, this is on Etsy.
You got money.
This ain't the real deal. This is Etsy, not
you got
Balenciaga.
money.
Imagine that. And then he also did something very amazing. Well, not he, but his shoes did something amazing this past weekend. Kanye. His sneakers, the Yeezy ones that he wore at the Grammys in 2018 performing Mama and Stronger, I think. He the sneakers,
Yeezys.
yes, they
All black
resold
Yeezys.
for $1.8 million. That's a lot of money. That beats every record of resale of all time in sneaker history.
Would you ever in your life buy a pair of sneakers that are expensive? Like just saying, if you had the money.
This specific sneaker, I would.
Why?
Because it's Kanye West. And do you know who you're talking to?
Okay, that's fair.
I would
He
not.
wore them.
I would not unless I can wear them. Like
Unless they're your size.
Like if it's a Michael Jordan shoe if it's just one shoe I got to display.
But he's your uncle. Why don't you just call him?
He don't pick up my phone call. I don't know what my dad did to that man. He don't pick up my phone calls no more.
That is funny. But
Yo, if you hear this, call me.
Nah, if you Yo, they compared it to the sneakers, the Air Jordan 1 sneakers. They sold for $500,000. So Kanye blew them out the water. Kanye strikes
I
again.
give him props, man.
Give him props.
He keeps just doing amazing things, and it's like I want to not like him, but I just can't stop loving him.
I mean,
but did he do amazing things, or did just the person who bought them do amazing things?
Yeah, but the reason why they bought it is because he wore them. Because the great wore them.
Because they're so much of a fan of his.
Because he's so much of a legend.
But is he doing?
Can your
work?
sneaker sell for $1.8 million? I don't think so.
I also did not make flashing lights.
Exactly my point.
Or run away.
You're contradicting yourself right now.
Hey, look,
That's why they sold them.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The only reason why I will buy the sneaker is not because it's Kanye, because I know in the future that thing will be
it's gonna
worth
triple. It's like an NFT.
3 times its value,
Yeah, it'll be.
and I'll
it's
make my
definitely-
1.8 million back.
But that speaks to his legacy, though. They wouldn't sell
and I
if it
applaud
was.
him for that. But it's no
don't know.
sneaker to me.
Kodak Black could never do this.
Okay.
I mean,
But can he do this with his Adidas Yeezys?
It's too soon. But they are reselling for already $2,000.
That's because
I would never pay that much money
They're
for a pair of
reselling Air
sneakers.
Force Ones all white lows right now.
Yeah, but not for $2,000.
If you can resell all white lows,
you know what's the
can
real
resell
problem?
You can sell water to a well.
Yeah.
Listen, the real problem behind that is Nike.
Yeah.
It's
What
real-
Nike's doing is so unfair.
It's Nike and the resellers. The resellers.
No,
the resellers and the
but
bots.
nah,
Like,
because
you can't buy.
that's
nothing.
not true. Because if Nike wanted to, they could flood the streets with white Air Forces, and none of these resellers would be selling. For
Not
this
only
price.
that, but Nike has also pulled their sneakers out of many stores across the country, like Expressions and Eblins and all that.
That's because they want to make everybody funnel to the sneakers app, and
Yeah,
that's
and
why.
that's
That's
so
also
whack.
Yeah,
that's
but
also
not,
why
not everybody is tech savvy. So
It's not only that, but by the time you get on the app, they're sold out
already
because of the
sold
bots.
out in a second.
not
because
only
of the
that,
bots.
but if let's say Jose down the street,
You're racist. Why Jose?
why can't it be Joe?
Yeah. Why not Mike?
no. So yeah, if Jose down the street knows that okay, let's say Mike.
Okay, just it doesn't matter what the name is.
Nah, you throwing me off. Nah, but if Mike down the street or Jose or Jonathan or Randy or Rashad down the street is
Really, nigga?
selling sneakers and Nike's like, yo, I don't want you selling my sneakers. You flood that area with white pairs of Air Forces, and trust me, they won't have the value they have
Of
now.
course.
So
course.
therefore,
It's supply
the
and demand.
key problem is not the resellers. Get your money if you're a reseller. I'm not mad at you.
I'm mad at them.
I'm mad. At
I'm
them.
mad at Nike.
What the hell?
I'm mad at Nike for not putting
mad at
enough
both of them.
sneakers out
I'm
for
mad
the
at
streets.
both of them.
They're in cahoots.
I'm mad at both of them. The other
Nah,
reason why Kobe,
because the thing is, the
Kobe's like
reseller's the
Vanessa
little guy.
You guys are talking at the same
Vanessa-
time in my headphones.
Why be mad at the little guy?
Are they really little?
Go to the big fish.
You know how much a bot costs? It's expensive. They're not little guys.
Yeah, they're not little anymore.
Shout out to
bitch.
They're
Sound.
little to a big company. Like, this is a multi-million-dollar company.
Nike doesn't care as long as they make that money. That's,
Exactly.
They
So
don't care.
So create more volume.
No,
Like, make
because then,
more.
Make more.
Because then the value of the sneakers.
You see,
goes up.
that's the problem. You're defending the problem.
No, I'm defending. I'm not
No,
defending.
no,
I'm
because
just saying. I'm
the thing
thinking
is,
of.
You can't be mad at the little guy for all this. We have
Okay, I'm gonna put it this
because
way.
if Nike doesn't do that in the first place, there is no little guy.
I'm gonna put it this way: the Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Okay.
It was in high demand last year, or
Yeah,
2
because
years
people
ago.
follow trends.
Let me finish. Let me land. All right.
Land.
Like how you say, let me land.
Land.
Really, nigga?
So the Popeye's chicken sandwich, it was in high
need
demand
more
because it was less like people wanted it, and it was
Mm-hmm.
that much. It was you needed that sandwich. They didn't have enough.
Okay.
And then they flooded the market. The sandwich went downhill. It's not in high demand. It's not selling as much as it was before.
Do you know why the sandwich went down? I'll let you land.
They also they redid something to the chicken. I don't know. It's not hitting the same, but
What's the hype?
well, it's that. It's everything. It's like if you can get it, if you can easily assess it, people's not gonna want it.
Of course.
Of course.
So that is why also like Nike,
It's high demand.
they like the exclusivity of it. It's like Clubhouse.
But White Forces never
like-
was exclusive.
Exactly. That's
It
why.
was never exclusive. If you
And that's why people is upset that resellers are buying all these white Air Forces and reselling
but it's
them
not
for no
their fault.
reason.
It's Nike's fault at the end of the day.
But
It's
why
Nike's
did they?
fault.
But why are they buying all these white Air Forces? I'm just trying to find out,
Bro,
Just trying to get some
because it's the
answers.
best casual sneaker.
No,
But
so
okay,
Air Forces
because
are
we're
so
talking in
uncomfortable.
circles now. You're
But-
saying that Nike should just make more sneakers, but you're saying they can't do that because then it'll go down in value.
Yeah.
But then you're also saying, why are we reselling sneakers that are just regular
Exactly.
sneakers? But you're saying
We can't
it's
be
not
mad
their
at-
fault. We're done here.
All right, but that also brings me to a point where
Period.
where Vanessa Bryant pulled from pulled the
No,
Kobe
the contract
brand.
ended.
Well,
Yeah.
they was trying to renegotiate. And
Yo,
she was
isn't
like,
it
she was
crazy?
Like, nah,
The
I'm
thing
good.
is that
She was like, nah, I'm
the-
good because you guys aren't making enough Kobe's
Exactly.
for
For his
everybody
fans,
else.
yeah.
so resellers are taking advantage.
You know, speaking of Vanessa Bryant, you know, and I don't know if I'm out of turn with this, but have you noticed like his empire is falling without him? Like his
Is it?
family's a mess. The mom is suing her. She's
Well,
acting
her
up.
mom, no, because her mom and her always had issues.
Yeah, I know, but none of this stuff was in the light when he
Yeah,
was here.
he probably put a pen to it. He probably
and that's what I'm saying. It feels like things are falling apart. His Nike deal fell through.
I don't think it didn't fall. She just
Or
wanted
not
more.
Nike. Was it Nike?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the Nike
Nike
one that she just wanted. She wanted more people to have it, but I think she's
Right.
gonna go the independent route.
She's gonna go to China.
No, yeah, she's gonna go the end. Well,
Yeah,
Nike's in China.
Period.
Why do you need Nike with such a big
Nike's-
name?
Yeah, Nike's
people are
in
gonna buy
China.
Kobe stuff.
She owns the Mamba name and like all
Yes.
that
Exactly.
the labels and stuff. It's like they, I guess there's like something that they co-own, but other than that, like she owns all of it.
If
so.
you want it, pay what she wants for it.
Oh, okay.
Nike's the big fish in town. Again, we're mad at the little fish.
I'm not mad at nothing.
I'm not saying we're mad at.
Yo,
but we're
Drew,
we're,
if
you
you're
know,
watching this, I am a size 6.5
Oh,
in
yeah.
men's. I need those.
I need some Drew Balances and
Yo, what the hell? I saw Jimmy.
some Drew SBs.
I saw Jimmy with those brown Nikes, and I'm very
the
pissed.
SBs?
Are they? I don't know
Yeah,
what
the
they're
SBs,
called. I'm
they're
not
called-
hip.
they're-
I just want them. I just want to wear them because they're nice.
They're dunks.
Yeah, they're dunks.
They're bodega dunks. But yeah,
They're beautiful.
Need some Drew Balances and some Drew SBs.
We're calling you out. Hook us up. I'm gonna pay what it's cost. Just,
And I
just
seen you.
hold
I
a
seen
pair
you
for
in
me.
those Red Sox videos.
Yo, that is fire. Shout out
Salute to
Drew,
the home team though. Salute to Drew.
our very own. Moving forward, the Moneybagg Yo album. Fire or nah?
Nah,
Fire.
this shit's fire. This shit's fire.
I mean, but he's always had good albums.
He is, he's killing it. I like him more than I like. Never mind. I'm
who?
not
No,
even gonna say it.
Say it.
Let's go
No, I'm
down
not
the
gonna
rabbit
say
hole.
it.
Go out to that
No,
ledge.
no, no,
Go
no,
out to
no,
that
no.
ledge. Walk you out there. I'll walk you out
I thought
there.
about it as soon as
I'll walk you out there. Come on.
I was gonna say I like him better than I like Little Baby, but I'm lying.
Yeah, you definitely bugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd
Yeah,
be
you
bugging.
But
Okay.
he's has like just this vibe. Like when I listen to Moneybagg Yo, I want to sell drugs, allegedly. Like I want to go out there and cop a brick, and like sell to the fiends on the corner. That's what his music makes me feel like. But on a serious note, I was not surprised by how good this album was. It is everything that we expected from Moneybagg Yo, but the production is mwah, chef's kiss.
Marvelous.
It sounds amazing. Not surprised by any of the features. I was really impressed by the Cash Page feature because Cash Page is like
Okay.
still on the rise, She's
What was your favorite track on this project?
the one where he samples the Ashanti song. Is that Ashanti? Hater Here? It's Hater Here. I think it's Hater Here. And the one where he's talking about sipping lean, but it sounds like he's talking about a relationship. Waukesha.
Well, Keisha, yeah, that was just dope.
That track is fire.
For me, I liked how you started the album. First
yeah.
off,
It's beautiful.
like it just drew me in. So everything else was
It was like
just
hood
good.
gospel.
I'm gonna go with Lala Shadas.
Lala, shut up.
That song's so dope.
It is good.
Yeah, it is.
Like
Shut up.
just
shut
the
up.
way he did that flow was just
He's right in pocket. He found his bag early in his
Yeah,
career.
yeah. There's a line on one of the tracks. I forgot the name of it, where he goes,
Don't mess
when
this up.
no, when you it's like when people ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm good because what they're gonna do if I say I'm not.
That's real.
And I was like, yo, I'm like, I didn't expect that from you.
Yeah, he's hinting at a lot of mental health stuff in here.
he's always done that though. Even from
But it's more
what's the name of
prominent
the
in
album
this
when he's
one.
on that stretcher
Yeah.
I don't remember.
and he's like bleeding.
Oh, that was early.
Yeah, that like he's
Yeah,
been
but look at the
talking
title
about
of
it
this album, A Gangsta's Pain. Like, it's straight to the chase. Like,
because it's hood poetry.
it's beautiful. I
It's
love
Just
it.
It's
new
a
with
great album.
with a new flavor.
It's a great album.
I will say, though, if we get another album that sounds like this, I have to be critical. And I don't know if I can go another one like this.
Why not?
Because it gets played out after a while. It's like we heard the story, we heard the street stuff. Now I need him
Keep
to
giving-
evolve.
Okay.
No,
How many
I think
albums
he's
do you
right,
give that?
right on time.
How many albums do you give a person, an
3.
artist? Okay, you give him 3.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
like
at
3
least
to 4
4 or
years.
5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
How about you?
It depends. Depends on the artist. Because if I'm looking at you for more lyricist stuff, like I was looking at like J. Cole. Like if he went after Sideline Story, if he kept talking about paying Sally Mae in college, like because you talked about that for 3 mixtapes, like like if you kept doing
literally
that,
the first half of his
the first three mixtapes was about college, and then Sideline Story was about college. So like
he brought it up in Born Center too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he talked about college a little bit.
But like I'd rather like you got more shit that happened in your life.
Yeah.
Like I want to see that. Maybe this is what he's going through in his life, and that's what he's living. It's the same thing with like Fab. Like my criticism with Fab is like I want to hear him evolve. Like I want to hear him talk about something else. Like his daughter's about to have a kid. He's about to be a grandfather with.
I think we talked about this on the last podcast. Like Fab is definitely one of them rappers who's caught in a crossroad. Like I don't know if maybe because he's so private, like he don't want to talk about that stuff in his music.
He had a lot of shit that happened, like
a lot, and he did therapy. Like he did a bunch of new things that Fab fans never heard him talk about.
Hey, maybe we just have to wait and see.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Because if not, his career is over.
No, it's not gonna be over. He's too much of a lyricist to be over.
Yeah,
people's always gonna.
When's the last time he put out a good verse or a good feature?
What? He did on the
You can't even remember.
No, it's his last project. He put out good verses. He can still rap. It's just the
had
content.
that song with
but the
Lucas.
content is played out.
Fire.
Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That song with Joyner Lucas was dope. Then earlier than that, he was on the He was on a feature on the album.
Can't remember.
But
well, I am looking for. He hasn't dropped something in a long time.
I'm gonna say though that Moneybagg Yo album is in my top 5 right now
for the year.
For the year.
Okay, and we're like halfway through the year.
What came out this year?
Nothing. That's
exactly.
But I'm saying even if it would have came out last year, it would have been in my, in my top ratings.
Now that you brought it up, let's look at what came out this year so far in hip hop. There hasn't been much. Yo, that 4-pack that Cordae dropped though.
Oh, I didn't even hear it though.
I thought isn't he signed to Dreamville?
No,
yeah, he
just signed to Dreamville.
He did make a deal with Dreamville.
I could have sworn.
That's why I think he dropped also because he wanted to drop the YBN.
Last thing I heard that he was because he was always at the tennis matches with his girl.
I know.
Then he left his dudes and dropped the YBN.
Okay, so there's the Moneybagg Yo, the Young Thug Collective, the YSL, Slime Language 2.
I didn't listen to it.
I didn't even know Slim Thug dropped. And I didn't hear anything about it. So the Snoop Dogg one, that one's up there for me. I'm not even going to lie to you. I really like that. Conway the Machine.
Yeah, Conway's up there right now.
Sweetie?
Who?
So we're not counting Sweetie?
No, we're not counting Sweetie.
Okay.
No. Unless you're just counting her.
I only said that to throw shade. I'm terrible. Looking at her. Lil TJ. I have not heard that project.
Me neither.
I heard a few songs. It's like
pretty much the Rod Wave project. Oh, the Young Dolph? You wasn't feeling that?
No.
Nah.
Okay. That's all
I'm not a Young Dolph fan like that.
The plugs I met?
Like I used to.
Nah.
It's not in my top 10.
It's not even my
You're
top.
not jamming to Guap Dad 4000?
Oh, Guap Dad he's from the Bay.
He's
dope. He's dope. I haven't really been checking for
It's
him.
not going in my top.
Drake's Scary Hours? Technically, that's not an album.
But that will be up there.
Definitely.
All in the Family, isn't that what you goes on?
Who's?
All in the Family.
Only the Family? Lil Durk?
Yeah, that's Lil Durk.
Lil Durk is one of those rappers that I'm tired of the content.
You're tired of it?
Yeah, I'm just
I like it.
It's a vibe still, but I'm not rushing to it. Currency's album was good.
Yeah. But then you had the what was that other the soundtrack, the Judas and the Black Messiah.
That dropped this year?
Mm-hmm. Yes, in February.
Damn, time is flying by. It doesn't even feel like. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's probably the first biggest project of the year.
Neat Bucks.
Who?
Neighborhood Hove. Neat Bucks.
Who?
Neat Bucks.
Mike Jones.
Really, nigga?
Nah, Neat Bucks is dope. Don't play him like that, man.
I don't know who.
Yeah,
that
but it's
is.
not a big project.
Edna really came. Yeah, that's 2020. Edna.
Do you smoke? I'm kidding. That's 2020. All right, we're done. Yeah, so there hasn't been much this year. And we're waiting for a lot of people that probably won't drop this year. Still waiting on you, Drake. Come on, 1024.
I'm
OVO.
still waiting on you, Kendrick. I've been waiting for a while.
Yeah, you're gonna be waiting. Don't hold your breath.
I'm trying not to. I can't only hold it for like 2 minutes.
Don't hold your breath, because it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I tried to think of a good transition, but I got nothing. Joey Badass wins an Oscar for Two Distant Strangers. And I could have sworn Diddy was talking about he won a second Oscar, but I think he was just celebrating Joey Badass's win. It won for... What did it win for? I should have looked
Best
that up.
picture.
Yeah, you should have looked that up.
No, it won for something else, but I did
was that
hear a
movie
lot
about?
of police brutality. Look at it right there. The cop and him are on the cover. A lot of people were talking about this movie. Twitter went crazy over the ending, and they spoiled it for everybody. So I'm not gonna be the one to spoil it if you haven't seen it. But it is getting a lot of ratings.
Who's the director?
The director,
Michael Bay.
Trayvon Free, Martin Desmond Rowe.
Okay.
That name sounds familiar. The Martin Desmond Rowe.
But it'll be crazy.
These are independent filmmakers. They don't have any big movies.
It'll be crazy if a Michael Bay directed like one of these type of movies.
I wouldn't be surprised. That would be. You're talking about, this is not the guy who made
Transformers.
yeah.
Independence Day. Bad Boys.
He could turn it. We need to see more black people in movies like that.
Well,
I'm tired of seeing who was talking about this? Black trauma. Like there's more
I
to
was
black
talking
people.
about that.
Yeah, there's more to
hate
black
black
people than
trauma
that.
porn. Like,
I
I'm
mean,
all set.
I love it because I like to cry because I'm crazy like that. I think I'm a psychopath, maybe a little bit.
Well, you are a Scorpio.
Well, that's none of your business. You're rude.
It's like if Rupert was to watch it, he'll be intense too. He's a Cancer.
No.
Ruben, you be crying for movies? Don't lie.
The only
He's
movie I shed
emotional.
a tear for was
Titanic.
no, Armageddon.
Oh, damn, that was a long time
I was
ago.
about to say you probably cried when Thanos died.
No,
I cried
I was
when
happy
Iron
when-
Man died.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. And I
love-
never seen
I mean,
Avengers.
a lot of people
Love You
cried when
3000 got you?
No, that part did not get me.
a lot of people cried. The girl I went with cried.
The girl you went with, you just had to
Yeah.
bring that up, huh?
I mean,
Oh, the one you broke the chair with?
Oh. Okay.
whoa, TMI.
Now we know what you're doing here. Okay. Let's move forward. French Montana put up a video of a snippet of his remix for Mooski's Trackstar. Is he clout chasing or is he embracing Sir Mooski? What are we thinking?
I didn't hear it,
What
so
the hell is Mooski?
he's
So he's
she's
clout
a
chasing.
runner. She's a track star.
Yeah.
Oh, that song. Oh,
Wow,
that
I
song.
like
the
That
song.
song's hot. That
Let me
song's
hear it one
hot.
more
I
time.
like that shit.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Go ahead. Would you in that? Would you in the chorus?
No, I'm done here. My time is done. But
We
yeah,
haven't heard from French Montana in a very long time. Apparently he has long hair now.
No,
Normally,
he was on what album was he? He was just on an album.
normally when
He
French
was a
pops
feature
out,
on the album.
normally when French pops out, he has a song with Drake and it's like a diss track. Like Drake is dissing
I
somebody.
just seen French on a
On a feature.
feature.
Yeah, I know what
Plugs,
you're talking
Plugs
about.
too.
Yeah, he was
Plugs
on Plugs too.
He was on the
He
Plugs
did some
too.
Afrobeat song too, but it didn't hit. I don't know. I'm not excited for anything French Montana. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not mad at him.
I would want
For trying.
French. I want French and Max B to do something when Max gets out, if he ever gets out.
Yo, when is he coming out?
I don't think he is anymore.
I gave up 2 years
I
ago.
don't think he is anymore. Like that whole he's coming home. I don't think that's happening.
That died down
That's
quick.
crazy. Bobby Shmurda came out before him.
Yeah.
That's really wild. And he was getting charged for murder, allegedly.
Well, did you see what Max was getting charged for?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
His was longer than this table.
Oof. Well, free Max B, even though he's a criminal.
Free to wave.
I don't
Free
know
to
if I should
wave.
be condoning
Free
a
to
criminal.
wave.
Okay.
Free to wave.
I mean, he
Yeah,
could still make
facts.
music through the phone.
I mean, he
Yeah,
gave
nah,
us
don't sound the
Kiss
same.
me through the
a few dope.
phone.
He gave
things
us an
from-
album.
He gave us a dope ass. No, he gave us a little verse on Life of Pablo.
But he did a whole project.
He did an album.
Did you like it?
He had an album.
It was good.
It was good. It was good for drill rap.
Drown.
But like the thing is, he would have been bigger than Drake if he was out.
Absolutely.
No.
I think
Are you familiar with the wave?
Yes. Bigger than Drake? I have to give you a...
Really, nigga?
No.
We would never
You might
know.
have.
We would never know.
We won't never know. You're right.
That,
But I know.
That type of following that he had.
Yeah.
Bigger than Drake?
Yes.
No, in that time, yes.
Yes.
Nah.
Compare them to when they were first coming out.
Can he
yes.
make a Hotline Bling? I don't think so. What?
Can Drake make a I'm G'd up?
You're not gonna hear that all over at a Six Flags,
No,
at a
you ain't gonna
restaurant.
hear that.
No, but Max was all over somewhere in Miami.
He was never gonna be bigger than Drake.
He could.
We don't know. We don't
That's
know.
a terrible hot
We
take.
never know.
You know what? We should post this clip up and see what people think.
So my thing is this: he could have been.
He could have been big, but not bigger than
his wave
Drake.
was
His wave was. He was the
He was
wave.
drowning. He was drowning in
He
his
was
water.
the wave.
okay. That's
He
a
was
little
the
too
wave,
much.
and
You're being
that's an
dramatic.
yo.
Like, I'm drowning in his. No,
Yeah, what is wrong with you today?
kind of reaching there.
Like,
Really, nigga?
But yeah, I think
funny.
that his wave was large,
he was the wave.
Yeah, it was.
and
You
when
thought his wave was large?
come on, man. I'm done.
Almost spit out my drink.
What is wrong with you?
Oh man.
I thought you were comfortable. What happened? Why are you hitting the applause?
Because that was actually good. I give it to you.
All right. He's tight.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is that what?
Continue,
Is that what would have happened in the studio?
Is that why the chair broke?
Ha ha ha.
Speaking of studios, Jermaine Dupri
Thank you.
shows Usher in the studio Confessions too.
Yeah. You were just talking about that. And look, you brought it to life. Are you a witch?
Telling you.
He's a warlock.
No.
Yo,
He's a
there's some
warlock.
things that I
He's a
say
warlock.
that just happens, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy.
You're just like, wow.
I mean, I'm not getting any benefit from it, so no, I'm just like, wow.
He's flustered. I'm excited, but I'm not at the same time. Like, I don't have no expectations for an Usher project. I don't
shouldn't.
know if it'll be good, if it'll be
Well,
bad.
if he's naming it Confessions too, it's like you're putting that pressure on yourself.
Exactly.
It's like how Game named his project Documentary 2, and how Big Sean named his project Detroit 2.
But Detroit 2 was really good. So
I gotta go
It was
back to
good.
it.
It was
you have
good.
so
I gotta
much
go back
hate
to
in
it.
you.
How I
was definitely
I
good.
love certain tracks on it. I love that Detroit remix, that Detroit cipher. That shit was,
that was
fire.
fire.
A lot of people need to do like
That project
Stuff
was
like
really
that.
dope.
like stuff like that. Like, but I gotta go back to it. At the time, it was just like, like I like certain tracks, but that's it.
No, it was a good album.
I think it was overall, like as a whole, it was really good. Piece by piece, some of it, I see what you're saying. Like there's some parts that didn't really hit, but altogether as a whole, the project was really well put together.
And if you're naming it like something after like an album, like a sequel to like one of your best projects,
It's like Coming to America too.
yeah, it's like
ugh.
you're putting that bar up there, like you got to try to reach it, but you're falling short.
It's like that Mortal Kombat reboot. Have you watched it?
I have not watched
I
it.
heard dope things.
I have not
I heard
watched
mixed
it.
reviews.
I have not watched it, but I heard mixed reviews too. I heard it was dope, and then I heard people was like, "It's not like the storyline was trash," and yeah. So
I mean,
Since
but
when is everybody a movie expert though?
since they stayed inside during the pandemic and had to watch movies,
Everybody all of a sudden.
a
is
lot
like
of people is because of the wave. You know what I mean? People,
I agree.
People bandwagon a lot.
yeah, that's
I mean, from what I've heard that the movie is very good. The plot isn't that great, but it does answer a lot of the questions that were asked about Mortal Kombat.
Wait, so it's not a reboot? It's a continuation?
No. Just answer if you play the video game.
Gotcha.
You know, like the
No, but I'm
original
saying,
Mortal Kombat story.
is it a reboot or a continuation? I need to know.
I don't know. I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either.
Because it would take place right after Annihilation, and they're all different characters.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that life, so you got me there.
Yeah. After I move in, I'll let you know.
I'll probably watch it this weekend.
Okay. You gonna watch it here?
Maybe.
We should do that.
I'm moving all weekend.
Move your stuff here.
Happening. Okay.
Bring the U-Haul truck here. Let me not get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Is there
You're going to have to answer to that.
No, thank you. I am scared. Is there anything else we need to talk about before we end this pod?
Is there? What's coming up?
Are they on the ceiling?
Nah. Anything coming out this week? Do you know?
Nothing that's interesting right now. Drake
We're still waiting on that Drink Champs interview.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been really slow for hip hop this year. 2020 was more exciting for hip hop.
But who's gonna really jump in the middle of 2021, not knowing when the next show is?
First of all, I don't know if you've heard, but everything is opening.
Yeah, it's just the world is opening.
100%.
Yeah, but if you could ride off the music that you had for a little bit and wait till we're fully open.
Yeah, but
I think I think people will come in for Memorial Day. That's about to be. So
that makes sense. Memorial Day, the summertime's right around the corner.
Memorial Day is the unofficial start of summer.
Then you have the fall guys too. Like J. Cole could drop in the fall. I don't know if he will, but let's see what happens.
Like what happened to Bass and what happened to JID? Like where are those guys at?
Ari Lennox.
They're working. Ari Lennox hasn't dropped either. None of that whole camp has.
Well, Jasmine Sullivan put out a great album this year.
Oh, that was this
5.
year.
That's top 5.
Hotels. How can I forget?
But that's not hip hop.
I did a review on that. Go check it out.
I don't understand why people keep categorizing R&B not being hip hop.
I'm not saying,
R&B
but
is
like
hip-hop.
in the category it sits, it's not gonna be.
It depends on what kind of
categorized
R&B. Her specific R&B is more like hip hop.
Yeah, R&B is hip hop. It's because you can have rap, hip hop. You can have rap,
like
R&B,
like Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question.
Like her dropped an album.
Where do you put that album? If it's in a award show, where are you putting that?
It's R&B.
It's R&B. I said it's R&B, but it's not. But like it's still the whole genre.
Yeah, but that's too technical because then we're gonna call everything hip hop.
Like I said before, everything did derive from hip hop.
Poetry. That was mad random. I think we should end this episode because now we're getting crazy. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, do that right now. Like, share, tell a friend to watch us. For all the hip hop heads, this is the podcast for you. If you don't want to watch us, you want to listen to us at work, on your way to work, on your way home, whatever. We're on Spotify,
while you're walking,
Apple Podcasts, whatever you're doing. Listen to us. Let us know what you think. If we're talking out the side of our neck, let us know too. Interact with us. We want to know what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Thank you for watching another episode of Mic Check. I am Christina Sev.
Wendell B. Jordan.
Yeah, boy, Bands. And that's a wrap.